Hello friends, I am Sayukta and today we are going to learn another official tangle pattern called printums. Along with this, we will also learn today the technique of adding weight to lines to give a lift to the tangles, or what we called as enhance the look of the tangles. Since printum is an ideal tangle to understand the effect of weighting a tangle, I am introducing this concept here and we shall understand how to draw a simple printum and also weighted printum. So again, this is a white square tile and micron 01 pencil and my paper stump, and I am going to start with the tangle printum right away. So I am putting the 4 dots and with a very free hand joining the 4 dots and just rounding the 4 corners. You can call it a string, or you will know the purpose of this once we are finishing the tile. I have just rounded the 4 corners with the pencil and now we are going to be starting with the tangle. So printum is the French translation for the season spring, and it is a very simple pattern to draw, and I'm just going to put a dot and draw spiral anti-clockwise, right? So just to repeat how I have drawn it, started with a dot and drew a spiral anti-clockwise. Now there are certain options. If you are not very comfortable drawing it anti-clockwise, there is absolutely no issue if you draw it clockwise. You can also leave the ends open. You may not close it like I have closed it here. So you can also leave it open. So now what is adding weight to tangle? This is a simple printum. If I want to draw a weighted printum, then as you can see, I am darkening or thickening one side of the tangle, that is almost half of the spiral. Just repeating the line, or you can say thickening the line, or what is called as adding weight to the line, right? So if you are not, there are 2 ways to do it actually. So what I have done is used micron 01 and just thickened the lines while I was drawing the tangle, which is a simple spiral. Officially it is drawn anti-clockwise, but as I told you, you can draw it clockwise also. The other way is I use the micron PN and just vary the pressure on the nib. So where you want to thicken the line, you apply more pressure, right? So I start with the dot, go easy, and then apply some pressure. Again go easy, then apply some pressure. Again go easy, and then apply some pressure here, and then close it here. So as you can see, it gives almost the same effect as this one. So in this spiral, I have varied the pressure on the nib of the pen, and in this one I have purposely repeated the lines here. This is almost half of the spiral to give it a weighted look, right? So again I am drawing a simple printum. As you can see, I am not crossing the line anywhere. It looks like it is overlapping, and this is called the Hollebog effect, as I discussed in the previous class also. I'm just drawing behind, assuming that the line is going behind. It's called the Hollibog effect. So again, I'm going to draw a weighted one, adding weight to half of the spiral. Again repeating the line, adding weight. Again adding some weight here, and then closing it. It's a very simple pattern to draw a spiral, just like you see on the top of candies or jelly roll. This is a simple one. Again I'll do a weighted one, add some weight here, again draw, add some weight here, again draw, add some weight here, and close. So you can do it with the other pen also, as I told you, with the PN, if you want to do it without repeating the line. Again I draw with a light hand, I press hard. Again I draw with a light hand, I press hard. Again I draw with a light hand, I press hard. And again draw with a light hand, press hard, and close it. Right? So this gives the look of weighted printing. So just repeating the same strokes. The spiral, this is a plain one. Again drawing a weighted one, adding some weight here, again adding some weight here, again adding some weight here. Right? Drawing a simple one. Again adding some weight here, adding some weight here. So here I'll be again giving the Hollibog effect, overlap, as if the lines are going underneath. Right? Again, don't worry about the perfection of the spiral shape. Again, here again going to draw weighted one, going to draw weighted one, and again going to draw weighted one, and close. A simple printum. Again simple one. How simple the pattern is, and you can already see how beautiful the look is. Again using my Micron PN to show you how alternatively you can also draw it, putting pressure here, light hand, again putting pressure here, light hand, again putting pressure here, light hand, again putting pressure here, and close. Right? Again light hand, putting pressure here, light hand, putting pressure here, light hand, putting pressure here, light hand, and then putting pressure here. So we'll just draw 2 or 3 more. Again a simple printer. Simple one, going under, going under. Again a simple one, going under, going under, going under. Right? Again I'll draw a weighted one, repeat the line, repeat the line, repeat the line, again repeat this line and then close it. Right? So we'll draw one more here. Simple printer, no wing. One or two smaller ones here. Again waiting here, adding some weight. Again adding some weight. Again adding some weight. And closing. Right? So one small one hidden here. And probably a small one here. So now what I am going to do is I'm going to be using these four corners also to draw printem only, just a single one. So you can see how I am covering up the whole space with the same tangle. As if it is extending endlessly. Right? So another one here. As if it is extending endlessly. Again here. Right. The last one. As you can see, I am rotating the tile continuously, but hardly moving my hand. Now we are going to give a outline kind of thing to what we have already drawn. This bunch of printums that we have drawn, I am just giving an outline to it. Right? So now I am introducing another tool in my kit, and that is Micron 08. Micron 08 is nothing but a wider nib, and just like the PN which we used earlier, because the nib was thicker, I am now going to be using a Micron 08 to fill up this space with black. Right? So 08 indicates the thickness of the nib, and as you can see very clearly, it has a very thick nib. So I can fill up this space using this pen. As I told you earlier, bold black portions add a lot of drama to the tile. The white portion really pops out. just going to be coloring the leftover white portion. So you can see, since the nib is broad, the filling is faster. You can already see how the printums are popping out already. So I'm almost done. Right. So I have completely colored the left portion with black ink, and now we are going to be shading the printer. Now there are various ways to do it. There is no standard way of how do you go about it. For example, I have made 3 printums here. So at times I just darken the center and spread it. At times I just darken one portion and smudge it and leave the rest. And when I have drawn weighted printums, I also at times draw a triangle kind of thing and shade it like this, right? So it is entirely up to you Generally, if you are making overlapping printums which are overlapping like this, right? So the best thing to do is to shade the overlap. The point from where they are overlapping, just shade there. So that's the way to go about it. You can shade it anyway. If there is a fourth way to shade it, you find it interesting, please go ahead with that. So you can also shade at the overlaps like this, right? So now we are going to be shading it. So what I am going to do is I am just going to shade about half of it, right? So just adding some graphite in the last two lines. So now I am going to just smudge the graphite, just covering half of the spiral. Not spreading it too much, not coloring the entire printer. Just smudging the graphite with a light hand. Spreading it. Right. You can already see the effect. So that's printing, and as far as the border is concerned, I'm just going to shade it as a whole. Right. So I'm just going to smudge it. So now what I'm going to do is, this is a Sakura white jelly roll 08 jelly roll pen, Sakura 08 is the nib size, and I'm going to use this to put some dots around this border that I have made, dots of variable size, right? No uniformity required. just have to remember that jelly roll takes little time to dry, so you should not put your hand immediately after you have used it. It may smudge. So I am putting here series of small and big dots just to highlight the printums that I have already drawn. Right. So today we have added 2 more tools to our kit. That is a Micron 08, which has a broader nib, can be used wherever you know you want to have bold lines or you want to color larger portions, right? So I'm going to initial it here. So that's printums. So you can see such a simple tangle to draw, and what a beautiful tile we have created with it. So be proud of your creation and don't forget to appreciate your tile. So I'm going to now sign and date it. So today what we have learned is how to draw the tangle pattern printouts, and also what is this technique of weighing or adding weight to lines in order to enhance tangles, right? So you must have noted today that we have used a number of tools like the PN, normal, Micron, 08, pencil, jelly roll. You can also use a sharpener to sharpen your pencil, but we have not used ever till date an eraser, right? There is no eraser in a Zentangle kit because Zentangle does not recognize anything as a mistake. So if you're drawing a printum and the spiral goes like this, it is not a mistake, it's just a variation. If you are drawing it like this and the spiral goes like this, it is not a mistake, it is just a variation, right? So there is nothing like a mistake. Zentangle concentrates on process of making a tile with little or no emphasis on the end result. But it is for you to see. The end result is always awesome and a treat to your own eyes. So just follow your instincts, your intuition. Start with a tile, start with the tangle that comes to you most comfortably, and then dwell on it. And just don't bother about anything else, just concentrate on each stroke while you're drawing the tangles, and the end result is for you to see. So this tile has printons, and I have used the white jelly roll to highlight it, right? So in the next class we will learn one more official pattern along with some more techniques. Till then, goodbye. Thanks for watching.